Pretty Anna and the Fairy Princess. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a joyful girl named Anna. She was small and gentle, with laughter like music and eyes that sparkled like the morning sun. Everyone loved her, her family, and even their neighbors, because Anna was always happy, playful, and full of life. But one sorrowful night, a great misfortune came. Her parents and brother went to sleep and did not wake again. Anna's world grew dark and her heart ached with loneliness. After the funeral, Anna often sat at their graves, crying. One evening, she remembered what her mother told her about fairies. Fairies are real, my dear. They hear the prayers of pure hearts. So with tears on her cheek, Anna folded her hands and whispered, "Dear fairy, if you can hear me, please send a friend and food to keep me strong so I will not be lonely anymore." Suddenly, the air shimmered with golden light. From it appeared Fairy Princess Rose, known among fairies for her kindness and compassion. Her gown sparkled like petals in the sun, and her smile calmed Anna's trembling heart. "I am Princess Rose," the fairy said gently. Anna could hardly believe her eyes, but instead of fear, she rushed forward and hugged the fairy so tight, which melted the fairy's heart. And Anna felt love and comfort again. The fairy wiped Anna's tears and said, "Because your wish is pure and your heart is gentle, I will grant it. But remember, kindness must always guide your step." She casted a spell, and the garden was filled with fruits of different kinds, and she brought out her magic box again in order to grant Anna's second wish. Then, with a wave of her wand, Princess Rose called forth her little dragon friend. Though he looked fierce, his eyes were gentle and told him to stay with Anna. At first, Anna was afraid, but she stood tall and said bravely, "You are my friend. Please don't scare me. If you truly wish to stay with me, then be like me." And the dragon shimmered, and before Anna's eyes, he transformed into a little girl her own age. Anna was delightful, and together they played, laughed, and shared stories. But one day, a contention broke out. The dragon girl, who eats only grapes from the garden and nothing else, left Anna frustrated, and because she too loves grapes, Anna shouted at her, hot and surprised, for never had anyone scolded her before. So they went their separate ways. 3 days passed, and Anna felt the heavy ache of loneliness once more. One morning, as she left into the forest to gather firewood, danger struck. A wicked man who preyed and abducted young girls leaps from the shadows. He seized Anna, but when he realized she was still just a child and there is nothing to cut from her, his anger turned violent. He raised a knife, determined to silence her forever. Terrified, Anna cried out for help. In that moment, the dragon, who had never truly left, appeared in a blaze of light. She unleashed a wave of fire that set the wicked man fleeing, nearly burned without a word. The dragon carried Anna safely away. Clinging tightly to her friend, Anna wept and whispered, "I promise I will never yell at you again. You are my dearest friend, and I will never want to lose you." The dragon smiled softly and hugged her back.